Welcome back everybody, Carson here with Happy to Fly Outdoors, and I'm coming to you today with a very special video. So to give you a little bit of a background, spring turkey season is right around the corner. Everybody's out there scouting, trying to find some roosting areas, and trying to find those turkeys in those fields. Now I'm down here in my man cave, and I'm not doing any of that. Today I actually want to show you this really cool product and a really cool company that I got in the mail from Turkey Hunting Secrets. They gave me this awesome product to create your own turkey mouth call. Yes, your own turkey mouth call. Now there's many names for it, diaphragm call, turkey mouth call, all those things, but today I'm going to be showing you their kit and how to make your own. Let's get started. Alright, so things that'll come in the kit, it just came in a Ziploc bag and have everything that you need in there to get started making your own turkey diaphragm call. So this is the jig here. This is the main component of making your calls. So besides the jig, you also have these latex clamps here and your tension bar that'll determine how much tension that you want on the latex to get different pitches of your turkey calls. So besides the jig itself, you also have latexes that you can get with the kit, and also you can get a refill kit with this also. You have different thicknesses that you'll be using, which is really important when you're making these calls, so I'll show you that down the road. This is just an extra thing that I got. Actually, let me show you a couple things that I got here. Also, I got myself some scissors. Make sure all of your scissors are super duper sharp. You have yourself a screw here, just a flat head. I'll be using that to make the calls, and of course, just a simple pencil. So a couple other things that are really important. You have some extra tension bars in here with some pins. I'll be showing you why I use those down the road. Also too, you need your metal frames to make the calls, to make the structure of it. Besides that, also you can also get yourself a super sharp scissor that you can get on the website at Turkey Hunting Secrets, and they'll supply you with this really sharp scissor, which is what you really need to make certain cuts when you're making the calls. And besides that, another really important factor here is the metal dowel rod. This is going to be really important when pinching down the metal on the latex, so make sure that it doesn't pop out or starts unraveling within the frame. And then of course, which is really important, that comes within the kit. I actually, sorry about this, but I actually cut it out of the instruction book, but I'll be showing you how to do that anyways in this video. But also too, they tell you the different latexes and the different sounds that you can get with each latex, and the amount of latexes that you put in there, and also including the tension bars. So that's going to be really important. So besides all that, let's get started. So everybody, let's get started. So alright, so I just took the latex tension bars off of the jig, including the tension bar. The tension bar also comes, there's 3 different type of tension bars that comes in the kit. I'm just using the number 2, just because I just want to be right in the middle of not too clean and not too raspy. So the latexes that we're going to be using today, I'm planning on making something a little, I would say, raspy. So I'm going to be using two of the thicker end pieces of latex. This is the green one here is the .003, and this one is the .004. So those are going to definitely be some raspy calls here. And the only thing I'm going to do here is that I'm going to take the latex out of the bags. Alright, so as soon as I get the latex out of the bags, what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to lay down the thickest latex down first in here in the jig. Now I'm going to show you up close what it looks like when I'm putting it inside the jig. Now here on the jig itself, there's a lot of things going on top of it. So basically this is where you're going to put your frame. This is the tension bar right in here. These are your clamp screw-ins there, and then there's a couple of holes in here that I'm going to be putting the pins in. I'll be showing you that down the road. And over here, there's a tiny little area that allows you to shift your latex up and down on the jig here. Let me show you that real quick. So as soon as I lay my latex here, only thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to measure it out so where it is hitting these bars here. And also up here, I'm not sure if you see it on camera, but also there are some divots in here that allows you to put where your latex should be in comparison to this one. So what it is that I'm gonna put this down on top of the 0.004 latex, alright? So I just put it right on top of that. And basically what I like to do, I just match up the groove so it's a 16th, either a 16th of an inch apart. I like that. Yeah, this is when the wooden pick comes in handy. Pull the gray latex forward and push the other one up. I like it where the green or the top latex is hitting the top part here, and the other one is hitting the bottom. So it gives it that space, because when you have the caul, you don't want the latex tips to be too close to each other. You're not going to get a very good sound. You want it to be a little bit separate from each other, so like about a 16th of an inch is what you want. Now if you have any questions in regards to the latex and different types of lengths that you should separate them from, just ask me down in the comments below. Alright, so now it is time to get our clamps here. Put it down there. And the only thing that we're going to do is just screw these down. So the only thing that the latex clamp does is just hold down the latex. And when we put on our tension bar, that's what keeps the latex stretched out. Okay, so while we're screwing in our tension bar here, make sure that both the metal part and the rubber part are equally screwed in. So depending on how much tension that you want, the more you screw down is the more tension that you're going to get. So basically I like to be right in the middle where it's not all the way at the bottom and not all the way up top. Alright, so that seems good enough for me. So alright, we just got our tension bar made to where we want it. Now the only thing that we're going to do now is just get a metal frame for my Ziploc bag. Now there's a tiny little adhesive tape on here. And the only thing that we're going to do is that we're just going to get the tape and just peel it off here. Alright, now notice that there is a round part and then there's a part with the tab. Now how this jig is shaped is that this part here, try to get this on camera, this part here is where you're going to bend your tab. So basically what I like to do is insert the tab in under the latex. So the only thing that we're going to do here is just slip it in, just like that. Alright, just like that. And then this is what it should look like. Alright, so the next step that we're going to do is just bend down on the clamp here. Alright, and there you go. Now our frame is almost done. And now the only thing that we're going to do is just get a metal dowel and a hammer on this frame here so it stays there and keeps latex all together. So an extra thing here, what I like to do is I got a small vise here, and what I like to do is just, you get the jig here, I like to put it right on top of this. The only thing I'm going to do here is just, I mean, you can use any type of hammer you want. This is just a regular nail hammer, and I'm just going to get my metal rod, and the only thing I'm going to just do is just hammer the frame in. Doesn't have to be all that much, but just make sure that that metal frame is getting tightened on this latex. So let me show you that real quick. So the only thing that we're going to do is get a metal dowel and just push it right on top of the metal here, and just hammer the frame on top of that latex. Make sure it's not going to fall off. And there we go. And that's it for that part. So the only part now that we have is we clamped down our frame here. Now this part where we can get the pin, and the only thing that we're going to do is that we are going to see this open part in here. We have to cut that open with the scissors, so we have to cut the latex to be able to get access to that tab. So that's where the pins come in, so it stays everything in place and nothing unravels on you. So that's why I use the pins. Alright, so let's get our pins here. Take them out of the bag here. I was lucky enough to get a pink and orange one, so that's a cool combination. Alright, let's see here. Where's our pin? We got one there. And we got one right there. So the only thing that we're going to do here is just take our scissor, go underneath this part in here, Alright, whoops. Right in here. Lift up the latex and just cut it. And then I'll show you what's going to happen. So we're going to get our latex here. And we're going to cut it just like that. Alright. And then by this time, I'm probably just going to take the tabs out. There we go. So that's what it kind of looks like there. So once that's done, that's what it kind of looks like there. It's just cut so it has access to the tab. Hopefully you can see the middle tab there. And the only thing I'm going to do here is just lay down or keep my finger here and cut that. Just like so. Alright. And then what I like to do is just lift up this part here. Pull on it. And there we go. Now you have access to that tab, that metal tab there. So the only part now that we got is we're gonna get, this wasn't a part of the kit, but we have a flathead screwdriver, and what we're gonna do is just take it, get our tab, and we're just gonna bend it over. Just bend it over. And the only thing that we're gonna do is we're bend it on top of the frame, and then we're gonna clamp it down with the metal dowel and the hammer again. So the only thing that we're gonna do is just get our flathead screwdriver. We're gonna lift it up here. I'm just gonna hold the frame down. Alright. Just like this. Hopefully you can see that. Alright. I'm just gonna bend that frame. Alright, so we just put the tab over the frame here. Okay, just like that. And now the only thing that we're gonna do is that we're just gonna hammer this on, and then we're able to take release all the clamps and the tension bar and everything, and then we can start making our cuts. So alright, we just got our jig here. I'm going to put it on top of this part of the vise. Get our metal dowel. Where did that go? Right here. And the only thing that we're going to do is just clamp down that tab. There we go. Now we can take everything off the jig, and then we can start cutting. So alright, only thing that we're going to do now is just release all the clamps, the tension bars. I like to take the tension bar off first, then the clamps, so it doesn't make a hassle. There we go. Almost got it. So our tension bar is off. We released all the clamps. Now we can take our frame with the latex out of the caul. So alright, so we have our frame here taken out of the jig. Only thing that we're going to do now is take off the excess latex off of the frame. What I like to do is just to get my ring finger and my thumb and pull back the latex with my pointer finger and my middle finger. And we're going to get our scissor here. Let me go up a little closer here. Like this. So the only thing that we're going to do is just pull on the latex. Just cut along this. There we go. I like to leave a little bit there, so make sure the latex is secure and not slipping through the frame. So again, pull on the latex. And there we go. So that's it, everybody. So we have our latex and our clamp, or our frame clamped onto the latex. And now it's time to do the fun part. Actually, what I like to do is to make a shape or cut out our particular cut on the latex to give us a certain caul. Alright, so the only thing that I like to do here, it depends up to you. There's different type of cuts and everything else like that you could do with the caul. So also with the kit, they tell you which types of cuts that you can make. One of the popular ones that I like to do is the corner notch, V-cut, and the diamond cut. Bat wing is a little more complicated, but for today I'm just going to be showing you how to make a simple V-cut. But also for beginners, I like to do the corner cut also. It's really simple, but I'll be showing you that in a separate video. So alright, so the only thing that we're going to do here is just we're going to get our frame, and what we're going to do is that we're going to find the gray one. That's going to be the thickest one, and what we're going to do now is just flip this around here. Alright, so that's the gray part. I hope you can see that. And what we're going to do is that we're going to make a simple V in the latex. Only the gray one. Do not cut both. Just the gray. Alright, and let me show you that on the table. So the only thing that we're going to do now is just get our scissor. We're going to start from the middle here and we're just gonna slant it a little bit, like a 45-degree angle on both ways. So only thing that we're gonna do, I'm gonna get under just the gray latex. Remember, do not cut both. I'm gonna find the center, make a 45-degree angle, and we're just gonna cut just like that. Alright? And then we're gonna do it again. Get under the latex, just the gray one. Go the other direction, 45-degree angle. Make sure it's the same length as the other one. And there we go. We got a simple V-cut, diamond cut. And there you go. Our call is almost done. So the only step left in this is deciding which color of tape you want and taping it onto the frame. So I'm gonna go with white today. That's what it looks like here. Alright. And what you can't see on the camera, let me get up close here and let me focus on this tape. There's a tiny little circle in the middle here, and it's basically already cut out for you. So only thing I'm gonna do is just, this is gonna be for the opening of your frames. And I like to do is just get it. See how that just came off? Alright, and that just comes right off. So the next step that we're going to do here is now we are going to, it's just a little tip that just helps along the way that just saves so much time. What I like to do with the tape here is before peeling it off, I like to bend it, fold it, and that gives you the crease to where to put your frame in the middle of that circle. So that just gives you reference of where you want to put it. So I like to pinch down on that, make sure it's nice and tight. There we go, nice and bent. And now, the only thing that we're going to do now is just peel it off. And now you have that. There you go. Now you have that line in there to give you reference to where you're going to put your frame. One thing in the kit that I do have to mention is that it comes with a certain, just a firm piece of paper. And what it is, it's going to help you tape the frame on. I'm going to show you that just in a sec. Only thing you like to just do is just fold it in half, put your tape in there, alright, just like that, alright, and then what I like to do is just line up the fold that you made with the fold with the paper, just like that. What I like to do now, it doesn't matter which side you put your frame on, put the frame right in the middle of where that circle is. So the only thing I'm going to do here is just get it, line it up perfect, just like that. Alright. Making sure I get that on video for you guys. Just like that. Just like that. Alright, so now we got that done. Only thing I like to do now is just put the frame, stick it onto the tape. Oh. This is where the wooden dowel, so this is when the wooden pick here comes in handy, because this tape is super sticky and my thumb is stuck to it. Oh, whoops, there we go. See, even stick to the wooden part there. So that is what it should look like, and the only thing that we're going to do now is just fold the paper, and that's going to fold the tape. And there we go. Just get it all around lightly, and then what I like to do is just put that down, and there we go. We are almost finished diaphragm column. Look at that. This is the front side, this is the back side. Alright, and basically what I like to do is, like, why do you call it the front or the back side? The one with the tab should be the part that is not on the roof of your mouth, but it's on the bottom where your tongue is. So if I'm wrong, just leave me know down in the comments below. It doesn't super duper, I haven't seen like a huge difference, but that's how I go by. So once this is complete, now the only thing we need to do is just cut out the frame of your tape so you could put that in your mouth. I don't think this square part is going to be super comfortable putting it in there. So what we're going to do is we have, what comes in also into the kit is a tiny little just images of references. So basically this is how big a turkey diaphragm call should be, alright? And the only thing that we're going to do is just put this right on top of the call here, trace it out, cut it out, and boom, you got yourself your own homemade diaphragm mouth call. Alright, let's finish up. So only thing, it's pretty straightforward how to get this done, the template done. You just put that right on top of the tape, and I'm just going to get a sharpened scissor here. Put this perfectly aligned like that. And what I like to do is just trace around it, and I'm going to do that real quick, and then there you go. You got yourself a diaphragm call. So alright, I'm just going to line this up with the frame, hold this down. Alright, and there we go. Now we got a perfect line out of what our frame should look like, and then we're done. We're just going to cut this out real quick. So with this part, I'm not going to use the super handy, really sharp scissors. I'm just going to use a regular old handcraft scissor. Just make sure it's sharp. And the only thing that we're going to do is just cut a line with the template, and that's really it. So I'm just going to do that real quick in front of you guys. So I'll just show you how to do it. Take your time with it. Alright everybody, there you go. There's your own diaphragm turkey call, all made by yourself. Now, only thing there is left to do is to try this out. So the only thing I'm going to do is I'm not going to make like a huge demo video right now on how to call. I'll do that in a totally separate video on how to call, or how to make the call, a turkey call, out of the diaphragm call. And the only thing I'm going to just do is put this in the roof of my mouth, make sure that the latex has saliva on it, and that's it. We are done. So just for a close-up look, this is what it should look like. Alright. And the only thing I'm going to do is that I find, like, this is just for me, my preference. I find the tab, and I put that at the bottom, and then leave the top part on top. And we're going to see how this sounds. Alright, so overall, dang, this thing is so awesome. You make it yourself. You can make it whatever you want, like any type of shape, cuts, anything else like that. You can make it for whatever that you want. And also too, you can make either high pitch sounds, low pitch sounds, raspy, clean cut. Also too, like you can make it specifically for yelps, cuts, clucks, things like that, purrs. And man, there's so many things that you could do with this turkey call maker kit. So everybody, thank everybody for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this awesome turkey call maker kit. And again, I'll have their link down below. That is Turkey Hunting Secrets. Just go down below, get their kit. And other than that, everything in that kit is anything that you need just to get started. You can make up to 15 calls in each kit. And also too, if you go down, also too, you can find the website, and even if you do have the kit, you can also get refills each time you need more calls. Alright everybody, thank you everybody for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. And again, if you have any questions at all, please go down in the comments below and type up whatever questions that you have. If you liked the video, please smash that like button, and if you love the video, please consider subscribing. Alright everybody, till then, I'll see you out there out in the field. Till then, I'll see everybody next time.